A former United States attorney that was appointed by Donald Trump, I believe in 2017, man by the name of Jay Town, has some advice for Donald Trump's remaining lawyers. He says that those lawyers need to either immediately quit or demand that Donald Trump shut the hell up. Specifically, he said at some point Trump's lawyers either need to quit or demand he stopped talking. Now, this is what Mr. Town had said in a post on Twitter this week. And he said this in response to Donald Trump's idiotic defense of what he said on that Bedminster tape. Because one of Trump's defenses is that he wasn't waving around a classified document, he was waving around plans for a new golf course. You know, these aren't plans actually to attack Iran. This is where this is where the 8th hole is going to be, and then we're going to have a sand trap right here. Like, that's what he says it really was. And then he actually came out later and said, no, it was just bravado. I was totally lying. So he's offered a couple lame excuses. And Mr. Town, again, who was appointed as a U.S. attorney by Donald Trump, is now out there saying, listen, if you're working for Donald Trump, you got two options. You either leave right now or you successfully get him to shut up. And if you can't get him to shut up, then you leave after that. But those really are the only two options for these Trump lawyers. I don't know what these remaining holdouts think is going to happen to them. Okay, you're not going to be renowned throughout history as like the next Johnny Cochran for defending Donald Trump. Okay, that ain't going to happen. I know Alina Habba is loving the fact that she gets to go on TV all the time, and sure, it's working out great for her right now, but once these trials are over, so is her media exposure. She went from being a nothing lawyer, working for a parking garage, that's the law she was handling, to representing Donald Trump. Former President of the United States, first President of the United States to ever be criminally indicted. That's a big deal, and she is in over her head. The other members of Trump's legal team are over their heads. Some of them may even be used as witnesses against him, specifically Evan Corcoran. Y'all are not going to get your happy ending. You're not going to walk away with this with tens of millions of dollars, national exposure to go on CNN and the morning shows and all that stuff. It ain't going to happen. Nobody's going to remember you. And those that do remember you will remember you as the lawyer that went down in flames trying to defend Donald Trump. So those two options, pretty good at this point. Actually, one of the options is pretty good at this point. You want to save yourself? You want to save your reputation? I mean, Habba's already been hit with sanctions and had to pay a huge sum of money. But there's only one viable option for you if you want to have a lucrative career when all this is over, and that is quit now. Don't even worry about the second part, trying to get him to shut up. You know that's not going to happen. The courts can't even get him to shut up. The only option is to leave the team. You've already seen the actually good lawyers leave the team. Those are people who know what they're doing. Those are people who recognize a train wreck when they see it. You should have followed their lead, but instead, you decided to stay in the train wreck because you think somehow that being the survivor of it is going to help you. But there will be no survivors, metaphorically speaking. If Trump goes down, you go down with him. Thanks for watching, everyone, and well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.